Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some cooler conditions out there this morning and also slightly breezy winds. Had some wind gusts near 20 knots this morning. Going to continue to see that through the late morning into the early afternoon hours before winds continue to die down during the afternoon hours today. Going to see partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies today, as we did have a dry cold front move through yesterday and colder air moving in the region today. Across the region, we were above normal. Across the Mid-Atlantic region, 63 degrees here at Wallops, 69 at Norfolk. That was the warm spot across the Mid-Atlantic region, while Baltimore was the cool spot at 58 degrees. Last night we saw temperatures drop into the 40s and 30s with that cold front moving through yesterday. Richmond at 36 degrees and Baltimore at 36 degrees. Those are the cool spots. Here at Wallops we were 40 degrees for an overnight low. Salisbury at 37. No precipitation across the region the last 24 hours. As of 9 a.m., we are seeing temperatures only rebounding into the lower to mid-40s, under anywhere from mostly cloudy skies to the north and the west to mostly sunny here at Wallops and across the Tidewater. Here at Wallops, we were 44 degrees, as I mentioned, mostly sunny skies as of 9 a.m. Our sounding from this morning, we have a freezing level at 2,400 feet. Our winds out of the northwest and the low levels around 25 to 30 knots and becoming more westerly to west-southwesterly in the mid to upper levels, with a jet overhead this morning at 25,000 feet out of the west-southwest at 115 knots. Looking at our observations from this morning, as well as our infrared satellite and radar, not going to be expecting any precipitation across the region today, as we'll have just some ground clutter or anomalous propagation around the radars this morning. Going to see these clouds from the northwest continue to build over the region for the afternoon hours. That'll give us a ceiling around 4,000 feet for the afternoon hours, with these stratocumulus or stratus clouds building into the region, and that should cap our temperatures in the upper 40s for today. Looking at our surface analysis, as of 12Z this morning, we have a large area high pressure across the continental United States. It's going to be moving from the southern plains towards our region. That's going to be providing us with cooler conditions the next several days. We'll have a few weak disturbances moving through in the overall flow. Going to have one moving through tomorrow that's possibly going to provide us with a brief flurry or light rain shower during the afternoon hours. But overall, with this sprawling area high pressure, you're going to see mainly dry conditions for the next several days. Looking at our planners for the next few days, here's our Tuesday PM planner. We'll have just some increase of cloud cover, as I mentioned, in the lower to mid levels across the area. We'll move into tonight. We'll see this disturbance starting to move across the Ohio Valley and then moving towards our region for our Wednesday morning, and then finally crossing our area for Wednesday afternoon. It's going to develop an area of low pressure off our coast. It'll provide us with slightly breezier winds as we move into Wednesday night into Thursday, with the tighter pressure gradient across our region. But overall, tomorrow we're going to see cold conditions across the region, with more Arctic air that has been moving into the region. Continue to do so on Wednesday. It's going to give us temperatures only in the lower 40s for highs, as well as that slight chance of a flurry or brief light rain shower for the afternoon hours on Wednesday. And then for Thursday, we'll have continued dry conditions. A cold front starting to approach from the west. It's going to move through the region on Friday. It's going to be a dry cold front once again, as we'll have a good amount of dry air across the region for the next several days, as I mentioned, and we'll just see a reinforcing shot of colder air for our weekend after the system moves through on Friday. Looking at the risk chart for today, we'll be seeing temperatures in the upper 40s with a high of 47 degrees for the afternoon hours, a low tonight around 30 degrees, winds out of the northwest 9 to 14 knots, possibly gusting up to 21 knots this morning. Could last into the early afternoon hours, and then by the afternoon hours should see those winds start to die down northwest 8 to 13 knots. Tonight we'll have a brief lull in our winds as that disturbance starts to approach from the west. Really won't have much pressure gradient across the region, and that'll provide us with lighter winds, still mostly cloudy skies, so that'll keep our temperatures in the lower 30s to upper 20s across the peninsula, with a north wind around 3 to 6 knots. We'll have a green chart across the board today with no chances of precipitation, lightning, and our winds will be well below that 25 knots. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, currently we do have a scatter deck at 4,000 feet, scatter deck at 8,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet, It will be becoming mostly cloudy during the late afternoon, evening hours, the ceiling around 4,000 feet. And we'll continue with that ceiling around 4,000 feet for the overnight time period. Our tides are normal. Looking into the next few days, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, mostly cloudy to overcast with a slight chance of a few sprinkles or flurries. High of 41 degrees. Looks like the best chance of those flurries would be in the late morning into the afternoon hours, or the sprinkles. Wednesday night, we'll see mostly cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy overnight. It'll be chilly with a low of 30 degrees. And for Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy skies, continued cool conditions with a high of only 44 degrees. So looking like we'll have below normal temperatures for Wednesday through Thursday, but we'll have low chances of any precipitation or lightning, winds, and ceiling. So green chart across the board for those days. Looking at the next 7 days, we're going to have highs in the upper 40s today, lower 40s for Wednesday, and then Thursday, see those highs in the mid 40s. Friday, we'll see a reinforcing shot of that Arctic air coming down with a cold front. Once that cold front does move through, we'll see those temperatures only reaching the mid 40s on Friday, and then Saturday you can see only 39 degrees for a high, temperatures in the upper 20s for overnight low of Friday and Saturday. So Saturday will be a cold day, have increasing upper level cirrus cloudiness across the region, as we'll have a fairly large system starting to move out of the southeast states towards the eastern seaboard, and that's going to provide us with some unsettled conditions on Sunday, Monday, possibly even lingering into Tuesday. Looking like Sunday is going to be a cool day once again, only a high of 40 degrees. Models are really all over the place with this system right now. The timing as well as the location of the system varies upon which model you look at. Right now it looks like we could start out as a brief period of snow or sleet or a wintry mix across the region Sunday afternoon before quickly transitioning to some rainfall. And looks like this system, if it does move slower than the models are showing, or slowest of the models, it should be an all rain event. If it's a little bit quicker, could possibly see a slightly longer period of wintry mix for Sunday, but overall doesn't really look like much of a wintry type precipitation system for the Wallops region. Looks like if they do have snowfall issues, it would be well north or west of our region. And then for Monday, we'll continue to see that system plaguing the area with breezy conditions, onshore flow, temperatures in the mid 40s. So fairly raw and uncomfortable day to start the work week next week. That's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today, and we'll be back on possibly Wednesday or Thursday, 8:15 and 10 a.m.